Hello, happy Friday, everyone. This is Paolo, your trusted realtor in beautiful Miami, and today we are tackling a question. I get asked all the time, especially with the economy constantly shifting, if it's better to rent or to buy a property here in the Magic City right now. Now, the truth is, there's no single answer to what fits everyone. Your personal financial situation, your long-term goals, and your lifestyle all play a huge role. But we can look at the current landscape here in Miami in the early 2025 to help you make the most informed decision. This is always the right thing. So let's break it down. Look at both renting and buying. So first, renting. Miami's rental market has been quite interesting. While we've seen some stabilization and even a slight decrease in prices, particularly in the luxury apartment sector, as new buildings are coming online in areas like Brickell and downtown, and the demand for affordable rentals remains incredibly high, you can believe it. In many suburban areas, rental instead are holding pretty steady or even sometimes rising. So let's see if actually the flexibility, if you're not planning to stay in Miami long term, or if your job may require you to relocate, renting offer much more flexibility than being tied to a property. Typically, you only need a security deposit, the first month rent, actually the last month that you need to pay anyway, which is much less than a down payment and closing costs for buying. And also the maintenance is a big headache if you buy a house. If you have a leaky faucet or broken AC, that's actually the landlord responsibility if you have a good one, saving you time, effort, and unexpected expenses. But the cost of renting are actually that you're not building equity. Your monthly rent payment go to your landlord's mortgage and not towards building your own assets. Also, the rent may increase. While things have stabilized slightly in some segments, there's always the possibility of rent increases when your lease is up. Plus, you have also limited customization. If you like home improvement to fix your home, fix your garden, you generally can make significant changes to your living spaces to truly make it your own. Now, let's look at buying. Miami still remains a hot market for buyers, but it comes with its own set of factors in today's economy. Home prices are high, they have increased significantly over the past few years, and inventory, especially for homes under $500,000, is quite low. But anyway, if you buy, you're building equity, so a portion of each mortgage payment goes towards owning a valuable asset. Over time, this builds your personal wealth. Plus the appreciation. Miami real estate has a strong history of appreciation, while growth may be moderate, around like 4% in forecast for like 2025. Property values are expected to continue rising, offering a return on your investment. Plus, you have a stable place to live and the freedom to renovate, decorate, and truly make the space your own. And also tax benefits. Homeowner may be eligible for certain tax deduction. However, you need to funds for a down payment, closing costs, and other fees. That's pretty significant. As an homeowner, you are responsible for maintenance, repair, property taxes, and homeowner insurance if you're in an area prone to flooding and hurricane. And actually, you have less flexibility. Selling a home takes time and money, making it like a little less ideal if you anticipate needing to move in the short term. And also, market condition, high prices, and limited inventory can make finding the right property challenging. And current mortgage rates are significantly factored in affordability. Generally, if you are over and around 6% or higher, although some small rate cuts are anticipated this year, but actually this one prevents you, if you find a property, to get into a bidding war like it happened in 2021. And actually, so when you decide between renting and owning in Miami right now, consider this key factor. Number one, your financial health. Do you have a stable income, savings for upfront costs, and cautions of unexpected home repairs? Also, how long do you realistically see yourself living in Miami? If it's less than 5, 10 years, renting may offer more financial sense and flexibility when you factor in the cost of buying and selling. For longer terms, buying allows you to build equity and potentially benefit from appreciation. We are seeing a market with high demand, particularly in affordable buying segment, and still relatively high prices and interest rate. Do you create the stability and the freedom to customize that ownership brings, or do you prefer the lower responsibility and the ease of movement that renting offers? And for my clients looking at business properties, the rent versus buying calculations involves similar financial and market consideration, but also factoring the specific need of your business, location requirements, the potential for a long-term investment in your operational space. Deciding whether to rent or buy is a pretty major decision, and doing it in a dynamic market like Miami requires careful consideration of the economic climate and the market condition. So I highly recommend you sitting down and honestly assessing your financial situation and future plans. It can also be incredibly helpful to talk to a financial advisor to understand the tax implication and overall financial picture for your specific circumstances, especially in this case if you're buying like investment properties that like you requires a little higher interest. And of course, I'm here to help you. I mean, navigate the Miami real estate market if you're looking to rent or if you like to explore home ownership, interest rate. We also do mortgages with more than 330 lenders. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Miami real estate insights. Leave a comment below with your thoughts and questions. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.